Hi, this is Jeannie from Metal Dollhouse Rescue. Guess what? Welcome back to my workshop. It's time for another box opening video. Before I open my boxes, I'm going to take a quick look at my work table and show you what I'm working on. All right, I've got just a couple things to share with you. First of all, my daughter had this in a box of stuff she was not going to use. She thought it was like a scrubber thing for dishes, and I'll admit that is what it feels like. But I said it looks like a rug for a dollhouse, so that has come to my house. And for instance, to model it, I'm just going to put it here in the rumpus room. I don't know if it'll stay there, but that's where it is for now. There's Grandma watching us. Grandma's got another little dog she's watching. She got this dog recently at the Dollar Tree. It was in a little mystery bag, so she didn't know what it looked like. Then when she got it home and opened it up, she was thrilled with that little dog that she got. I wanted to show you something else. I had in my furniture stash, I had some this metal furniture that's marked Mattel. I think is a oh gosh, is it Little People furniture? I can't remember what the line was called. But I had 4 or 5 or 6 pieces of that, and I was going to sell it recently. And I got it out. I always thought it was like smaller than my 124 stuff. But here I've got it next to 124. There's a 124 stove with a little box of Hungry Jack on it. My little metal stove, and then this is a little 124 dresser. And I think it would look great in a house with 124 size furniture. So that is going to go into Grandma's house. My grandma, as you know, this reminds me of my grandma. And my grandma had I believe she had a regular gas stove, but she also had a wood burner in her kitchen that had a burner or two on it that she would keep tea kettles of water on there to keep humidity in the air. So it was more pot-bellied looking, but I think it had a couple burners on the side, and it was a wood burner, and she used that to heat up water and so on. So that reminds me very much of my grandma's. So I'm going to put that in this grandma's house as a reminder of my grandma. So I was going to sell it, but nope, I'm going to keep it. All right, let's get back to boxes. Okay, I think I've got 5 new purchases to share with you, so let's take a look. The first one is this bag. I got this stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and so I was able to pick it up. Now, this lady and I have sort of become friends via her posting stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So now when she gets dollhouse furniture, she checks with me first, and so I get first shot at it, which I very much appreciate. So this is a nice little dresser. It's got doors that open. I don't see a mark, but it's really cute. It's 124 scale. Let's see what else is in here. I'm just going to kind of shake this out, and then we'll kind of look at the pieces that look like the most fun. You can see that was a nice big bag full of furniture. One of those nice couches. I think that's an MPC chair. This is I've seen several of you guys have this. It's Marks. It looks like a little settee or fainting couch. It's my first one of those. A nice kitchen chair, dining room chair, piano bench or a little table. This stuff is pretty much 1/16 so far. Now this is smaller. It's 124 or even smaller. This is a little bed, smaller than 124, I imagine. This chair I think might have been like a Hallmark ornament or something. It's got like it used to have glue on it. But it's a really cute chair, and I think it would probably fit 1/16 or 124. A little table, a small fireplace, and that's that like Allied size or Cleaware size. And look at a little tiny nightstand or end table. Look how little that is with my little finger. It'll barely fit on my little finger. So small. Bathroom sink, and another bathroom sink. A really cute little crib with the decals on the ends. That's my first one that came with decals on it. I'm not sure if that's going to be, that could probably be 1/16 or 124, either way. Another cute couch, probably a 1/16 size. Look at this really pretty chair. That's my first one I've gotten that's like a navy blue. Very, very nice. And that's marked Renwall on the bottom. And this is like a kitchen cabinet. It's Plasco, and that's the first one I have that's not a stove or a sink. It's like a kitchen cabinet. A little radio. A little hutch that looks more size like the Cleaware or Allied. And a little bed that's probably Allied size also. It does not have a mark. And then this odd piece, which I don't know what that is. I don't even know that it's dollhouse furniture. It's maybe the lid to a box or something. I don't know. But I think it would work as a table or a footstool or something. So we'll keep it with our dollhouse stuff. And then there were a few more things included too. Let's look at these. This was from the same lady, the same lot. A little metal table. These are truly made out of metal. A chair. Oh, another chair. Really cute. Red chair. Again, that's metal. A checkered chair. Move him over so you can see him better. And this is like a baby crib or cradle. And let's just put Grandma over here so you can see that that's not a bad size for Grandma either. Maybe a little big, but not crazy big. I guess it's too big for Grandma. She could almost lay in that little bed by herself. Almost. Yep. Nope. Okay. That must be more like a 1/16 size. But all in all, a very nice lot. And it's so nice to have made kind of this friend on Facebook Marketplace that's local. And she lets me know when she's got dollhouse furniture. So fun. All right, let's see what's in this little box. This is something I got from, I believe this came from eBay. And one of our group members clued us in that there was a lady that had some cute little dollhouse stuff for sale for a good price. So I had to go through and buy this, find a couple of things I liked. And this is one of the things I have been looking for and looking for, so I was thrilled to get it. This is the milk bar that goes in the rumpus room, and it says milk right on it. So I was thrilled to get that because I've kind of looked and looked for one, and I've got the rumpus room, so I was thrilled to get that. So thank you to whoever pointed that out. I think the lady on eBay, I think her name is, I think it's Geraldine. Anyway, she does have some nice items. This is something else I thought would be very nice. Now, these are little outdoor tools. There's a rake. There's actually, I think, 2 rakes and a little hoe. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but the Mark's house that has the carport on it, that house, I think, sometimes has a tin soldier interior and sometimes it has another interior. Mine has a tin soldier interior, but it has a little tool rack on the outside of it, and there used to be little tools that hung on it. Now, I don't know if these are original or not, but that is what I'm going to use them for, is for my tool rack on my carport Mark's house. So I was thrilled to get those. Now, Colin is working on making copies of that toolbar for people that want it. And eventually we'll see if he is interested in making copies of these little tools, or if you guys have original tools, we'll do those. Anyway, that's what those are. Thrilled to get those items. Okay, this box I got at the online sale from one of our sister sites, the Petite Princess group. So they do sales there once a month, just like we do on the metal doll houses from the 40s to the 80s. So I bought this from there, and I was tickled to buy this stuff. And she has done a nice job wrapping. I want to show you, she's got this stuff wrapped in here. They're all bubble wrapped into little bundles, so that stuff won't rattle around in there or anything get broken. So I was really pleased with how she had these wrapped, and I want to show you, she had these little bundles, each with their bubble wrap, but then around that she put like some cellophane or clear stuff around it, not tape, but that way it made it easier to open. Sometimes that Scotch tape makes those little bundles hard to open, and I always worry I might hurt something taking the tape off. But she has used the cellophane instead, and that has worked very, very well. I thought that was a very nice technique. So let's see what we got here. I think this is all Petite Princess or similar stuff. I got a couple of little tables. A vase with flowers in it. How pretty is that? And a candelabra. Now this, it was missing the red shade, which I knew, which is fine with me because I've got a lamp that's missing the shade. So I'm going to put this shade on my other lamp, and then this will just be a candelabra with 3 candles in it. That's my plan for that. Let's see what else we got. This is these are some chairs. And these were, they were broken, which was disclosed to me, and I am fine with that. You know, I don't mind buying broken things. I have glue, and I know how to use it. So she sent these to me. So, in fact, I kind of think these 2 chairs were free. I purchased this one, And she sent the other, and it's got some parts with it, so I can glue those on there. And I have been very successful with this particular style of chair in gluing that on there, and someday I'll show you how I do that. So I don't mind if stuff's broken and I can glue it. Like I said, I know how to glue. I'm not afraid to do that. And you can kind of, you know, save a lot of money when you don't mind that. And then, it's got a little bit of me involved in it, in bringing these back to life and making them cute again, functional. Here's a grand piano. I do have the grand piano for Petite Princess, but this one has got the metronome on it, and I think mine was missing the metronome. And again, it's got a little damage, which was disclosed to me. The parts are in there, so I can glue those little legs back on. So I am very, very pleased with these purchases. And again, I appreciate very much when people sell their little items and make them available to us. One more little bundle from the seller. And these, again, were very reasonably priced, and there's no damage on these particular pieces. But a very nice chair and lamp. I'm always needing lamps. Grandma needs lamps in her house. So I was very, very happy with that purchase also. Okay, here's another box. I got this on eBay. Let's see what's in it. Been looking forward to this. Of course, it's very well wrapped, considering especially it was an eBay seller. Bubble wrap. And then newspaper around the outside to keep it from flopping around in there. Let's see what we have. What do you think it is? What was I tempted with? You guys won't be surprised, will ya, to know that I got some nursery pieces? Let's see what else is in here. Here's the little sink. This is the original nursery furniture. This is a little table. Now, as you know, I do have the original nursery, but I did not have any of the original furniture. The furniture I have in there was other baby stuff that I put in there. Here is the oxygen tank. You guys knew I'd be tempted to get this, didn't you? There's a little high chair, which I think is kind of rare and hard to come by. This, I think, goes on the scales that they use to weigh the baby. This was not a complete set, but it had a lot of the key pieces. And this is a little bottle warmer. And then this is the little bassinet or bed for the baby. And there's 2 of those. And there's a couple of babies in here, which is good. Now, the furniture I have, Mark's also made another bassinet. And to do a size comparison for you, the ones I had are bigger. The ones that came with that nursery were the smaller size. And I have quite a few of these bigger ones, which are super cute, and I have those in there too, as many as will fit. But I'm super excited to have this. You guys knew I was going to be tempted to get that, didn't you? Well, you should have known that. Someday I'll get all that furniture in there, and we'll do a little tour of that nursery with the original pieces that I have, as well as some of these other nursery pieces. You can just see how cute it is. Husband said, "You got a big box today. It looks kind of like a house." I said, "Oh. It's not a house, honey. It's not a house, but look, it is a big box. It could almost be big enough for a house." So, I'm not lying. It's not a house, but it was part of a house. And, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to keep this, but we'll have to see. But this is part of a house, and one of you guys gave me a really good idea. Now, one of you said that you took your Disney nursery, Mark's Colonial House, and you just took a rumpus room and attached it, or put it right next to it, and used that like you pretended it was attached. Now, I do have a house with a rumpus room, but in an effort to not keep every house that I own, because I have quite a few and my room's getting crowded, I was thinking that I might do that. Put my Disney nursery here, and then add a rumpus room to it. And then if I do that, I'd probably sell this particular house. So we'll have to see how that goes. So this is a rumpus room. And I've never, ordered a part of a dollhouse like this. But here's the roof. It's not in too bad a shape. It's got a few dings. Probably needs cleaned up. Not too bad. Here's the floor. The floor is in good shape. It's got a few scratches, but nothing too bad. No rust. Looks pretty good. And then here's the wall, and this is the interior. It's got 3, and you bend it right along here, and then along here, and that makes your room. And then there's the exterior, and it's very nice. No rust, no big scratches, not a lot of fading. There's a little bit of a bend here, but I think we can get that straightened out right over in here. There's a little extra bend. You can see it there. But I think we can flatten that out a little bit, and I think it's going to be lovely. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to attach this to my Disney nursery house, and maybe then let this other house go. We'll have to see if that's the way that works out. But those are all my purchases. All right, dear friends, as always, thanks for joining me. I really enjoy having you go along with me on my dollhouse adventures, whether I'm opening a box or working on a dollhouse or talking with Grandma. I always am glad to have you here with me. So until next time, Grandma and I both say goodbye. See you later.